Hi, this is Ken in the Digital Services Department. Today we're going to go over the instructions for the 12 Days of Make laser etched coasters. So if you want to create a customized design based on the coaster templates that we're providing, you will have to download a free software called Inkscape. If you go to inkscape.org and then click download and current version, then down here you will see the links to download it if you have Windows or if you have Mac. And then just follow the rest of the prompts to install the program on your computer. Also, this link is provided in the instructions. It's a Google Drive link to the 3 coaster templates. For this program, we are doing 1 coaster per customer. So just pick whichever one you want. We have a gingerbread or a sledding silhouette or a nutcracker. Go ahead and click the download button over here. And then this file will be in your downloads folder. Next, open up a new document in Inkscape. Go up to File and click Open. And then go to your downloads folder and then choose the coaster that you just downloaded here and click Open. Once you have the template open, you can zoom in and out with the plus and minus keys. And you can also do an automatic zoom by hitting the 5 key on the keyboard. The outer circle on the template is the edge of the coaster, and the inner circle is where the stitching is. So we want to keep our design inside of both of these lines. For this project, we're going to keep our customization very simple. All I'm going to do is resize the image, and then I'm going to add some text to it. So first, let me show you how to resize the image. Go ahead and click on the gingerbread man or, whichever one you got. And then hold down the control key on your keyboard and then click the corner arrow and drag in to resize it. Now, you'll notice if you don't hold down the control key, then the image will start to get warped. So just keep in mind, to keep it in proportion, you will have to hold down that control key and bring it in. Since I'm going to add text underneath, this is a pretty good size, I think. So next, let's talk about alignment. Go up to Object, and then click Align and Distribute. And then we are basically going to center it on the page. So we want to align it relative to the page. And then I'm going to click on this center on vertical axis and center on horizontal axis. Because I'm going to put my text at the bottom, I'm going to move this image up slightly more. So I'm just going to click again on the image and then move it up using the up arrow on the keyboard. Okay, I think that looks good. Let's go ahead and add some text. Come over to the left side and click on this A tool. And then go ahead and click on the design and type your message. Now we can select a different font by clicking up in this box, and then just use the up and down arrow to scroll through the different fonts, and you'll see a live preview of what font will show. Okay, so I like this font, but it's a little too big, so let me resize it. Come over to where it says 30 over here. This drop-down menu will give you all these font size options. You can also just type in a number here. So I'm going to go down to 20. And then in order to move the font, we can click this first tool at the top, and then we can move the font. Okay, so let's go ahead and center the font on the coaster as well. So with this selected, you can come up to the Align and Distribute menu again, and then we want to choose relative to the page. And now we just want to center on the vertical axis. If we centered it on the horizontal axis, then it would, be on top of the gingerbread man. If you need to undo anything, you can come up to Edit and click Undo. You can also do Command Z if you're on a Mac or Control Z if you're on a Windows computer. So there's just one more thing to do before we save. We need to delete both of these lines. If you don't delete these lines, then it actually will etch on the edge of the coaster, and we don't want that. So go ahead and click on one of the lines and then just tap delete on your keyboard and then click the second line and also click delete. So this is what we want our design to look like. No circles around the edge and, just a nice centered image in the middle. Now we can save it. Go up to File and click Save As. Please name your file with your first and your last name so I know whose it is. And then also make sure to save it as a PDF. So come down to this drop-down menu and choose PDF from this list. Save it to a folder where you can find it later. And then click Save. The last step is to email this file as an attachment to digitalservices@balibrary.org. Thanks so much for completing this project. I look forward to seeing your designs. Take care.